Hey guys, welcome back to another Moondog trading video. Tonight's video, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, Matic, Cardano, Solana, Shiba, Avalanche in that order. First, we're going to start on the Bitcoin chart. This is the daily chart. Each candle represents one day. And right now, we are currently getting above my fib here, which I wanted to see some kind of solid candle closing above it on a higher time frame, which we're kind of we had a wick here, but then it fell back under my fib, and we did not get any kind of higher time frame closure under above this area. So if we can do that, maybe we can hold this as support and look to push higher. And guys, we got to get past this 30. I would want to see a daily or a 12-hour or even a 4-hour might do it, but I'm worried about this 50-day moving average that's currently coming in right around 39,925 area. So that is a concern of mine. But I would like to see a higher time frame closing up above this area, because then this would act as support. Okay, if we fall back down and get and this starts to go down and we end up closing tomorrow 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, then we could see more downside. Worry about this trend and talk about this trend that we've been talking about. Okay. What do we have? I don't know why my chart must have not have saved the other day, guys, when we drew that up. But we had a target of 35 or 37,580, and we ended up flipping that after we made our trade up to the top side to 39,600, which was a great trade. And then we ended up, that was a trade I was telling you guys, look, we want to break this, but that's a good rejection point. Well, we got rejected, and you guys can see my rejection points. Look at this, my buys and my rejections. So you guys see the rejections and you see my buys. Look at my buy zones, guys, producing huge gains to the upside. My blue boxes, and you can see. Look at this. Boom. That's Bitcoin 34%. That's $11,700 on a Bitcoin move. SHIB went up over 100% on this move. Okay, some of the smaller coins just exploded on this move. All right, so you got to remember that. Bitcoin runs the market. Then we had another buy here in my zone, and look at this. Boom, 32%. So this area is a beautiful area right here, and we're looking at this area. I thought we could really touch it one more time around this 36. Now, here's the deal, guys. If we get any kind of daily or 12-hour candle closing, let's just say under 36,300, anything on a higher time frame, then yes, I would look for more downside, more continuation to the downside. Then we could be looking at this 34 and this 33,000 area. And then on my Coinbase chart, I have the lower areas, but we're not there yet. So right now, we're actually looks like we're moving to the upside. I do like the way this setup is going. You can see the bounce. We have the 3 drive. Let's look at some of the indicators. Oh, I got a question, guys. This is advanced RSI. Okay. I tap here, and then here's my settings. Okay. So I'm going to just scroll down real slow so you guys can pause the video, do whatever you want to do. Check out my settings. I got on a 4. You got to check these check marks to get some of this, because when you first download this as a RSI, it just comes up as a regular RSI. So you have to add this in the settings. You just click on it. These things will pop up. Then you can add everything I have here. You can pause it, add these colors, actually, I didn't do the Bollinger Band. You could add the Bollinger Band. You can see what that looks like. I did not add the Bollinger Band to it, but you can if you want to. I unchecked it, but this is what I have checked. These are my look backs. These are all my. I have the 9 on the histogram. Instagram. So vertical 0 offset. You guys can just pause this at any time. I got look back at 365 because there's 365 days in a year, and Bitcoin never stops trading. The market's a little different, the stock market, because they don't trade 365 days a year, but Bitcoin does. So yeah, so here's all my settings. So you guys can just click, pause, and just get all this down. Okay, so there you go. There's my settings. Now we're gonna move on. Actually, right now we'll look at this. We're on the daily. Uh, the stochastic RSI will only cross to the upside if we're above 45 441. Okay, so right now it's coming down, but it could come down and then make a nice pop if this starts to move up. We could slowly start to move up here, so we'd have to look at the smaller time frames to see any kind of move. Okay, so at the end of my video, guys, yesterday's video, I was trying to get it in. We were at $38,000, okay? 38,000 even, or 38,100. And I tried to get this in and the video cut off, but I wanted to get the video out there as quick as possible to you guys, so I posted it anyways. We had hidden divergence, which I was talking about in the 12-hour. We got a cross up. We came out of this bearish control zone. So the 12-hour, the RS or the stochastic is turning to the upside. Everything is looking good on the 12-hour candle right here. Okay. So this is actually looking positive. And you can see here, if I just draw a line just from there where my arrow points for the bullish divergence, look what happens, guys. This candle is the bottom, and then this you buy on this bottom, boom, to the upside. Those are nice moves, right? So it's kind of just a way you can trade off of that. Also, you can see some of my other indicators. You can see here they all start to go up with it. So you want to see all these things go up with it. This one's this is kind of, I'm trying to test this one out. This one's okay, but it doesn't really. I don't know. I might get rid of this, guys. So I wouldn't look too into this. This one's just a MACD. It has this one was made by, who was it? The Caretaker made this MACD. This just kind of tells you the price range. So on the 12-hour, Bitcoin will stay above, the MACD will cross above as long as we're above 38,937. On the daily, let's see what it says on the daily. On the daily, it will continue to fall as long as we're under 39,400. So that's the area. Now I want to go back to the price action, guys, because it's very important. So right now I want to see this area break the 39,600. Then I want to see us get past this fib anywhere from 40,900 to 41, let's just say 500 area. And then my main target, though, my main target is this break right here, guys. If we can break this here, coming in right around 45,830 area on a higher time frame, even a 4-hour maybe would probably do it. I would look to at least push up to this 200-day, coming in right around 49,000, getting some kind of closure above there, and actually going a lot higher in this move and hitting these higher time frame targets. That's where I would really start to go long and consider it, and then use that as my support. So if we start to get any kind of higher time frame closing under there, then I would look for downside. But that would be my upside target for sure. If we break that, guys, we're probably going to at least get to this 50,000 to 52, this area right here. I'm going to slide it over. You can see it right here. You can see how we got into this area. That would be my area of any kind of rejection before anything else. So that's what I'm looking at for Bitcoin, guys. Also, we have our ribbons. If you go to templates here and you go to, what is it? MAEXP ribbon. This is how you get this. Now, you guys can see, I know I'm spending a lot of time on Bitcoin, but you guys can see when this starts to flip, I made this purple. All I did was add a 20 EMA to it to make it purple, but you don't have to. It comes, I think, in a different color. I think it's maybe an orange or like a light red. I don't remember. I just made mine purple, but it's already there. I just made it purple so I could see it better. Everything's vision for me. But you guys can see what happens when we cross. We cross, support, support. Then as soon as we break down, boom, we break it. Cross, up, support, support. We break it, boom, downhill. Now we've been fighting it. We had a couple fake outs here. We talked about the fake out. The one thing I am concerned about, which I don't think we're getting, but we had a little M pattern here. You guys could see it, but that already played out. Right here, we had this little M pattern. That played out to the downside. We called that move perfect, okay? Let's see what happens here. Let's see if we can create a W here where we go here, 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 and here. And then we break this point that we've been talking about. And then maybe actually that is coming in right around. Let's see here. Let's get a lock on this. Guys, this is very important. I'm sorry I'm doing this to you guys, but this is very important. Bitcoin runs the market. Around 45,426, which lines up, I think, with the, what would we say, the MACD, I think it was, or was it the stochastic? We'll have to look. Let's look. Daily, no, was it the MACD? It was the stochastic. It lines up with the stochastic almost perfect. So that could be a nice area. So let's see if that happens, because if we get that W pattern, this I don't know if I'm gonna get all these in, guys, but I'm gonna try my hardest for you. But our target would be, let's see here. Bitcoin's very important, guys. Very, very important. I trade everything off of Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin's number one, always. Our target to the upside on a higher term time frame close would be around 54,500. So that could be a possibility. Now, we could also get something like this, guys, where you see how we got this little M pattern. We broke to the downside from that one. Once this area broke, boom, down we came. What we also could get, though, is this, where we come up and it looks like a W. Well, we start everything beautiful, right? Boom, boom, and then we come up like we're gonna have this W pattern, and all of a sudden we get rejected one more time here. We break this area down here, then all of a sudden this becomes bearish quick, and then our target to the downside would be this area right around here. Sometimes I'm a little bit off on that, so I'm trying to get as close as possible. Man, see, that is a downside target. The 28,600, which was close to, I believe, the 52-week low. Yeah. 52-week low was 28,800. So that could be a possibility. So this is going to go either way. We're going to find out very soon where this thing's going to go. Or we could just trade in this range anywhere from 33 to this 45,500. So that could also be a possibility. So I gave you those are the three examples of any which way we cut it. These are where this is what's going to happen. This is where it's going any way you cut it. But we would like to see this flip above this ribbon, have this purple flip and get a higher time frame above it, and then we could see more upside, okay? Now we're going to move on to Ethereum, guys. What are we looking at? Well, my buy zone, again, perfect. You bought in these areas. You made money, right? Bought in these areas. And guys, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I say is just my opinion, education purpose only. I try not to do that too much. In my past videos, I would tell you, oh, guys, I'm buying this. I'm right when it gets here, I'm buying. And I used to do that all the time. But then I started catching slack and, just people were complaining a lot. And even though, guys, some of you guys know that watch my channel, we were doing this in the 90%. We were in the 90s with our accuracy, okay, on all my trades. We were hitting them. And this is a newer channel, guys, not even a year old yet. We're looking at I think I'm 8 months in now. So make sure you sub, hit the bell, hit the all. And we've been crushing it on my channel the whole time. But I had some guys, some well-respected traders, tell me you don't want to do that. So I just draw these general areas for you guys now, and you guys can make that decision on your own, okay? You see my purples, you see my rejection zones, you see my high rejection zones, you see my levels, all right? How much time do we have? We only have 14 minutes, so I'm going to have to buzz through this now. Okay, so with Ethereum, let's see if look what's holding up, guys. My area of 2574, well, it's 2570. So we will move that down just a notch. We'll just keep it right there at the 29. Actually, that was wrong. So 2970, that's it. I'm sorry, 29.70. 25.70, guys. 25.70. And then I would want to see us create new highs, because right now we just keep creating these lower highs. Okay, we don't want to see that. We want to break a new high, new high, new high, and stair step this thing back up. Okay. Now we're doing good on the lows. This is showing signs of reversal, uh, but I would like to see a little bit more. And let's see, is there anything here? See the daily. Oh, the daily is showing some hidden bullish divergence. Let's see if that plays out. Did it play on the 12-hour? Yes, it has. So this could be some kind of setup to the upside, but we still got to watch out for FUD. There is the CPI report coming in on Thursday. So the Fed could do some damage on us on Thursday. So that could crash the markets. So keep an eye on this, but I would look for the upside. First target 27, 27.59 to 2800. Okay. Matic, guys, we held that 140 from yesterday. We talked about in yesterday's video. Great move to the upside. Let's see if we can get past this 149. Hold that, and then hopefully we can hit the 155 and then this 160 area to the downside. Let's see if 140 holds, and if not, 135 and then 131. Okay, Cardano. Let's see. We talked about this 78. Let's see if the 78 holds. And then let's see if we can get above this, a higher time frame, above this 82, create a new high, and then slowly start to get above these fibs over here that are coming in at 83, and then this not let's see, 88, 92 to 91, and then let's see if we can create a higher high right here coming in at $1.01, to the downside, 78, 74, and 68. Okay, Solano. This was my buy zone. I accidentally made it purple, guys. But this has been my buy zone all the way from back here. I used to use purple boxes all the time in my channel, but then I tried to switch it up so it wouldn't confuse you guys. But I left this one purple. So anywhere from 75 to 80, and then we want to see a new high above 85, and then 86 up here. And then let's work our way up to 95 and then worry about this 200-day moving average where we got 50-day moving average, which we got rejected at, which is currently coming in around 97.90. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to SHIB Army, SHIB Nation. Perfect. Look at this. 2250. We talked about it yesterday. We hit it perfect. Now our new low is sitting at 2288. So I want to see that 2250 area hold up. We're fighting this 23 zone, this 2311. I had 2311. I guess the high right now is 2315. So let's get some kind of higher term time frame above there. Let's create a new high from this previous high, which was 2354. Then we can worry about this, let's just say 2400 area, get a higher term time frame up in there, and then we could trade up in this range and start worrying about this 25 to 26 area. All right. If we break down, get a higher term time frame, a daily, 12-hour, 6-hour, closing under this 2250, then we could trade back into this range. And if we get some kind of higher time frame closing under 2000, then we could trade down in this range, anywhere from 1708 to the 2000 mark. All right. So there's an upside and downside. Avalanche, looking beautiful. We did have this death cross. You could see we talked about the 50-day moving average acting as resistance. That's exactly what we're getting, which is coming in currently right around 76 and a half. If we can get above there and clear this 200 and get some kind of higher term time frame, and we can hold that for a couple days, this will flip, turn to a golden cross. Then we can look at this 80, 81, and even to this higher area around 90 to let's just say 99 to 100. Okay, to the downside, let's see if the 70 holds up. 68 and 64 range. This was my buying range back here and back here. We had great moves to the upside. And then we had this 55, which was awesome. That was also our great move. To the mega downside, yeah, I would be looking at this 48 and 30 area, okay? But that's not there yet. So I think that's it for tonight's video, guys. Make sure you guys sub, hit the bell, hit the all. Much love to all you guys. Have a great night and peace out.